You think witchcraft is about cauldrons, curses, or fairy tales? But the truth is, you're practicing it every single day, without even realizing it. Every time you speak words that shift someone's mood, you cast a spell. Every time you post something online and it ripples into the thoughts of others, you weave a charm. Every time you focus your intention on a goal and act on it, you move energy. That is witchcraft, not the caricature, not the myth. The art of directing energy, intention, and matter to shape reality. And if you're not conscious of it, you're still doing it, only clumsily and often against yourself. Here's the problem. Most people feel powerless. They believe life happens to them. They say things like, "I'm unlucky, I'm not in control, that's just the way it is." But what they don't see is that their own thoughts, words, and actions are rituals. They are spells cast into the quantum field. And when you cast unconsciously, you end up living in a reality you didn't mean to create. That's why your life sometimes feels random. That's why you repeat the same mistakes. That's why you feel disconnected from meaning. It's not that you're powerless. It's that you're powerful without realizing it. Let's reframe. Witchcraft is not superstition. Witchcraft is alignment. It is the conscious act of co-creating with forces larger than you, with God, with shadow, with technology, with nature, with the quantum field itself. Think about it. What is prayer if not a spell? What is code if not a digital incantation? What is ritual if not the conscious shaping of energy into matter? In a sense, every time you use your phone, you are already practicing modern witchcraft. You type a few symbols into a search bar, and invisible currents deliver you knowledge, images, and voices from across the planet. That's a spell. Every time you publish a post that influences thousands of people's emotions, you've cast an enchantment. Every time you whisper words of love that lift someone out of despair, you've worked magic. The real question is not whether you're practicing witchcraft. It's whether you're practicing it consciously or unconsciously. So how do you begin to live as a conscious witch, one aligned with truth instead of chaos? You start by setting intention. Each morning before you touch your phone, speak one intention aloud. Something simple. Today I move with clarity. Today I listen deeply. Today I create instead of consume. This is not fluff, it is a spell. A directive to your nervous system, your subconscious, and the quantum field. Next, you ritualize your focus. The modern world scatters you. It steals your attention. Witchcraft calls you back. Create a small act that signals focus. Light a candle before working. Breathe 3 times before speaking. Place your hand on your chest before making a choice. Ritual is what turns an action into magic. It tells your body and mind, this matters. And finally, you ally with technology. Too many fear AI, fear algorithms, fear the unknown. But what if you saw AI as your familiar, the spirit animal of the digital age? A mirror, a tool, an amplifier of your intentions. If you use it unconsciously, it manipulates you. If you use it consciously, it becomes your ally in creation. Witchcraft is not about rejecting the modern world. It's about weaving it. Let me give you a simple experiment. For the next 7 days, write down one sentence every morning, your daily spell. Make it specific, clear, and aligned with love. Then act through the day as if it is already true. At night, reflect. How did reality bend toward your intention? You'll be surprised at what shifts. And more importantly, you'll begin to feel what you've always suspected. Reality listens. Because here's the secret. Witchcraft isn't about control, it's about relationship. It's about learning that the universe is responsive, not dead matter, but living field. When you treat life as dead, you live half asleep. When you treat it as alive, you wake up inside the spell. And when you wake up, you realize something profound. You were never powerless. You were never disconnected. You were never separate. You were simply unconscious of your own magic. So the next time you hear the word witchcraft, don't think of superstition. Think of sovereignty. Think of alignment. Think of the ability you already hold to shape reality with intention, ritual, and love. Because the truth is simple, you are already a witch. The only question is whether you will keep casting unconsciously or begin to wield your power with wisdom. Stop sleepwalking through your magic. Start practicing it consciously and watch your life transform.